Let me just transition. Hello! Hello!
Hello, everybody.
It's me, Markiplier. I've said before, Gift Wizard is like 3 parts Taco, 1 part Markiplier. So, today we are fulfilling our 330 sub request. Our 330 sub goal that we hit in October by doing some random Pokemon Gijinkas. I have for you I've for you oh, hello! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that immensely. So I've for you today, we're going to randomly generate 4 ghost-type Pokemon. I'm so glad that you asked. So we're gonna randomly generate 4 ghost-type Pokemon. And then we are going to draw them as humans.
Woo!
I wanted to avoid biases because I know 2 people in my friend group who would be very upset if I didn't draw their designated ghosts. So I was like, I'll just randomly generate them. I will be absolved of all. We're going to do 4 because that's going to be a nice, substantially long stream. Because we're going to try and do full bodies today. We're going to generate ourselves 4 Pokemon. Let us see the 4 Pokemon. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Haba! Oh god. Well, I was not expecting clown. I forgot that clown was, ghost type.
On the other hand, we do have Best Boy Wombu.
We do have Best Boy Wombu. You are correct. I forgot. So, I'm gonna re-roll Cerulege because we've already drawn a human Cerulege.
Fair enough.
Be really funny if we got Armor Rouge.
Wait a second.
Okay. Well, I didn't think about the fucking clown. I didn't think about the fucking clown.
The funny clown from an alternate universe.
Now I have to draw my version of Aaron's D&D character. Plus F. Oh god. I have to draw the funny clown. Oh god. Chandelure. Okay. Well, I like the funny chandelier. I like Wombu, so that's fine. You got so caught up in what you were doing, you forgot the clown! Alright, we'll generate 1 more. Because, yeah, we've already drawn Cerulege, so let's do another one. There he is. We can't escape him, chat. Gengar. He's inescapable. We're trapped. Absolutely fucking trapped. By one Genedgar. Oh god, alright. Well, here we go. You gotta make Gengar fat. Well, yeah, obviously. Obviously we make Gengar fat. What do you take me for? I cannot fucking believe I didn't think about the goddamn clown. How could I have been so stupid? Oh god, alright, well... I mean... It also, like, doesn't help that Blacephalon is very... shape.
Yeah.
They're a very distinct, like, shape. They're so skinny. I don't wanna draw the funny clown. Fuck. Half of me wants to opt out. I'm like, oh, well, Aaron's already done this. I don't want to step on Aaron's toe. But like, I promised. No, I'm not gonna re-roll clown. I've never drawn clown before. I'm not gonna re-roll clown. I haven't drawn her. That's an excuse. That's a fucking cop-out, and I know it. Alright. So... Owl... No. Clown. Wombu. Gengar. Alright. Oh boy. So... God damn it. The thing about fucking Decidui as well is it's one of those that's like... I have... an instinct, I guess? I guess you could say. Like, I have a base idea, but it kind of doesn't help me too much. No Mimikyu. These were the ones we randomly rolled. Listen, I'm a little upset. I wanted Dragapult. But we can't have the things we want.
Yeah.
Let's see. Scrolling through my poses. I might just... I mean, I can. I could. I sure as shit could. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I had a thought for a second, but, well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. It's like, I could cheat. I could. No one would blame me. I could just go with the poses they already have, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
How much to randomly generate a Mimikyu? I've already designed a Mimikyu, Gijinka! TP, you've been playing her for years! Alright, let's... Alright, so... I like this. We can start here. So... I think I want to go... This is on the wrong layer. I'm a fucking dipshit. It's fine. Don't even worry about me. I think I want to go fairly masculine. I did a few tests of this last night, by the way, because I wanted to see if, because I didn't remember if this generator could do type specific. So I was like, I'll run a few tests and see what I get, and the first one I got, I rolled fucking Giratina.
Kiss.
And I was like, fucking please, no. Don't make me do that. Please don't make me do that. I've got thoughts about what I want to do for, like, for a series about legendaries. Please don't make me do this. There we go. Alright, so now I gotta look at the funny bird. Is Hisuian Decidui also Grass Ghost?
No, grass fighting.
Okay. Okay, so... So we've got... Are there ghost... Marshadow's ghost fighting, isn't it?
Yes.
I keep thinking it's dark fighting, but it's not.
One would think.
It's only got fucking shadow in its name! Everyone wants to make fun of me and be like, oh, you're fucking stupid. I'm like, it's got shadow in its fucking name!
Oh yeah, Annihilate is also ghost fighting.
So fucking with Decidui.
I should probably read a Mankey. I want to use Annihilate.
I like Annihilate. I feel bad. I just feel bad that I made him so angry that he died. So, Hood. This.
I thought you died. I'm too angry to die, motherfucker.
And then the pattern on the face. Okay. I can do that. I can do that, I think. I think I can do that.
I hope.
I fucking hope. Let's see. My reference. Well, she's slightly looking up, but no, I'm gonna put that back in. It's gonna put it back in balance. I have to. I don't wanna. Okay, so. Oh boy.
I'll probably have a. I have a shiny at home. That's probably the right gender I could use to evolve it, maybe. Would save me on time for the Mizuno methoding it.
I want him to have. It's tough because part of me says, like.
Oh, but Night Slash might be a good choice too.
They have a rounder face, so let's stick to keeping his face round. I'm also gonna tweak this pose a little bit. No middle evolutions, I noticed. No middles or firsts, only finals, which is actually kind of nice because it means that all of these designs will be adults.
Yeah.
Decidui is kind of a square, like its body is all one... like one long rectangle. So I'm gonna try and keep that here with this dude. Keep him. keep our man here. Like, not taper too much. No grippable waist for him, unfortunately.
I don't even have a pineapple of my own. That's a little sad, actually. Okay, then.
I'm actually gonna straighten out this posture a little bit, too. Just up top, I think. Yeah, I like that. We're just gonna straighten him out a little bit. Here's our rib cage. And digital sketch. Shadow moves or ghost moves. I know they are, and that's fucking stupid, and I hate that! It's fucking annoying! You would think that the shadow moves would be dark moves, but they're not! It's because they were in the game before Dark type was introduced, and then they introduced Dark type, and now everything's fucking confusing. There's some shit in Pokemon I'll admit I'm just fucking stupid, you know? I'll admit I'm simply a dummy. You guys can make fun of me about fucking Driftloon until the day I die, but like... Shut up. I wanna stick... Actually, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use a looser pencil. For the body, and then we'll tighten the sketch. With the good pencil. Well then, Pokemon's fucking stupid. This franchise is dumb, and I hate it, and it's smelly, and I'm not gonna give them any more money. I say, waiting for Brooke to come home so we can watch Pokemon Concierge.
It's reasonable to stick the balloon in his lighting type.
I do! I do think it's reasonable to think that the balloon is electric type. I don't think I'm the freak for thinking that. Everyone and their mother wants to make fun of me and be like, Heaton, why would you think that? It's because, look at his colors! He's a weather balloon! Balloon! I think he is electric type. Okay. Finger. There we go. Look at that. She fucking can draw hands. Only consistently does she make her fucking thumbs too long. Don't even fucking worry about it. I don't know why this arm is tucked so close into the body. That feels really wrong to me, but... also occasionally be a little frustrated with the separation between rock and ground types. Sometimes it makes more sense for Pokemon to be a ground type, and then they're not, they're rocks, or vice versa. I keep forgetting that Cloth is a rock type. I keep thinking he's ground.
Yeah, I can honestly see that reasoning, because it's a crab, it's moving on land, one would think, because some crabs are affiliated with sand and stuff.
He's a sand crab. He dig. Therefore, ground. No? Yes? No!
No, he rock.
He is rock. Rocks are ground. The ground is rocks. Okay, now we're going to extend a little bit, just so we have more of a full body shape. There we go. Now we get to refine.
Fine.
So I try, when I do the initial sketches, I want to add in the things that are important to the silhouette first. So we gotta start with the hood. Like, we start with the key features and then we work our way through. Because there's some things in the designs that you, have to keep. For Decidueye, we have to have the hood. The trick with these, though, is, especially with Pokemon like Decidueye and Chestnut's another good example. For me, doing Gijinka of them is actually a little bit more difficult. Gardevoir is another good example of a Pokemon that's a little difficult for me. Because when I draw my Pokemon Gijinka, I try and make them, as modern as possible. So it'd be really easy just to, draw a funny rogue, but, I want him to look... I want him to possess a fit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a little complicated when he's dressed like fucking Robin Hood. So the hoodie part's easy. I find the Gijinkas of humanoid mons less interesting than others. Yeah, because it's so easy. It's why, Cerulege proved to be, when I was working on her, she proved to be the most difficult. Specifically because she's so humanoid. And again, my desire with these is to try and make, a proper outfit as opposed to, just making them fantasy characters.
Yeah.
So it's a little tougher when they're, so clearly people. Why is my fucking desk vibrating? Am I okay? The trick for this part's relatively easy, because I can just kind of do this. Make them color blocks. Because it'll also help reinforce that fucking square shape. If I just fucking hoodie it up. Keaton, how are you doing? When does the Kickstarter for On Passant start? I'm doing great. The Kickstarter starts when everyone is... when all of us are here and ready. So probably soon. I would say within the next 2 or 3 weeks. We're kind of just wrapping up stuff to do with the holidays and getting back to regular schedules. Brooke and Justin are on vacation, so... Probably a little after they come back. Maybe that week or the week after. Because I have to do some logistical stuff. I have to set up a bank account. I have to pre-order... I have to order samples of the physical Kickstarter goods. I got stuff to do! I'm expecting a decent turnout. Like, I mean, you guys care. So I'm expecting, like, I don't know if we'll necessarily get fully funded, but I'm expecting at least, you know, something. If nobody backs, I'll cry. If I see $0 and 0 cents, I will sob. Sobbing is what I will do. So, okay.
Get a counterpoint. Counterpoint. If somebody donates, you will also sob.
Oh, yeah, this is true. I'll just cry no matter what, is the thing. So...
That's bloody not.
I'm gonna do that, and then that.
I am like an hour because I'm on my lunch break.
I can just... Oh, you know what I'll do?
I'll
do this.
So, guys.
I can do that, and then do that.
How's your day, buddy?
Going okay so far.
It's fine. I had a shiny palmy not too long ago.
I've been working.
Sure. There we go. That looks right. Boy. How do I do... Is this I can just add as, like... There's a couple of mild complications here. And I'm not talking about the watch kind. Getting him pants should be easy enough. I can just... like that. And then like that. I might do this, give them a little a few tears instead of... I think instead of making them... like, fucking crimped or whatever they are. I'm sure there's a term for that, but I don't remember what it is. Then... I'll go with boots. This feels like the kind of lad who wears boots. Then... Okay, here's where we get difficult. I hate drawing heads at this angle. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. So, Decidui doesn't really have what you could call anything resembling hair? Which is a little complicated for me. These big round eyes. Yeah, I like samurai stuff. I think I'm gonna go with just like... Hi, Ontario. I wish I got better rolls for this.
Did you get...
I got Decidui, Chandelure, Gengar, and Blacephalon.
That's not too bad. Those are pretty cool.
What the fuck am I supposed to do about the goddamn clown?
I mean...
That's what I thought. That's what I thought!
I mean, you've seen one version, you would know a entirely different direction now. Like, what about, like, if you've done, like, the clown thing, what about more of, like, instead, maybe a more, like, a Jacobean or Shakespearean style Harlequin actor or something like that?
Possible. Could do that. They are next. So...
Or what about, like, inverting the head instead of, like, that like, the afro, and, like, kind of like a big, like, 60s disco style?
That's what Aaron did.
Hmm.
This is why...
There's some ideas.
Welcome to why Heaton hates drawing heads at this angle.
So, let me get this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That immediately when you draw Mimikyu, if you got Mimikyu rolled, it would have had to been different.
I probably would have re-rolled her because I've drawn her before.
That's kind of neat. Someone did like a fusion between Bucephalon and I don't know, the freaking explosion guy from My Hero Academia.
Oh, fucking Bakugo?
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Hang on, I'll put in the no mic.
My instinct is... glasses, but like... do I want to go...
Since, like, but what about, like, with the small dot, maybe do something more like a monocle? Like, lean into the whole, like, you know, like, ruffed collar Shakespearean actor motif?
No, because it's like I said, I want these to be, like... the goal of these is for them to look like a person. Like, these are modern sort of fits. If I wanted to cheat, I could have just drawn fucking Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's fair, but oh, okay. Okay, that's kind of funny. Have you seen, like, the Pokemon... Oh, what's the one where you have, like, the trainers and their Pokemon? Well, anyway, they have, like, Wallace in a Bucephalon-style outfit.
Oh, yeah.
You could do something along those lines, instead of, like, the clown look, maybe something more... I don't know, maybe, like, party magician style, or, like, very, like, elaborate coloring. Because, like, basically all the Gijinkas I'm seeing are going for, like, the obvious, like, clown aesthetic.
The two things that I'm worried about when it comes to Blacephalon is him fucking shape. Because he's a stringy boy. And what the how the fuck am I gonna translate clown? Listen, I've seen some non-binary people dress, right? But like... how does one clown?
Like, defining clown?
Like, how does one make stylish outfit out of clown?
Well, that's kind of the thing, because, like, clown has a very wide variety of certain techniques and styles that have gone over, like, the various years, and you can, like, combine that with either, like, you know, Harlequin, Jester, various other motifs.
That's the kind of the problem, is, like... I sure could, but, like, then I lose the focus of the point.
Like, they're supposed to be realistic costumes?
Like, they're supposed to be, like, they're supposed to look like a human character in a Pokemon game. Like, I don't want them to be... I don't want the outfit to feel costumey if I can't help it.
But that's kind of the thing about Bucephalon. It's designed to look like a costume. It's designed to look, you know, clownish, exaggerated, over the top.
I know, that's why I'm dying here.
I think, couldn't you make it, like, an exception to the rule? Because of, like, that's kind of the point of it?
Well, that's
Like-
kind of the point of Gardevoir and Armor Rouge and Cerule Edge and, like, and Chestnut and fucking, like, it's... The main reason I don't want to compromise if I don't have to is because, like, if I do, then it becomes... Then I have an out to just, like... Well, I guess I don't have to design an outfit for Gardevoir anymore. I can just draw a lady in a ball gown. I can
that's the thing,
simply cheat.
You don't have to do that. Like, I think one of the funniest images I've seen is, like, it's a male Gardevoir and a female Machoke, and they kind of just, like, stylize it so they have more of the distinction of characteristics to them. And they don't look like they're in a ball gown. It looks more like a, you know, like a flowing suit.
That's what I'm saying, is, like, I'd rather struggle over it than take the cheap, easy way out.
But, like, again, why don't you find, like, again, the middle ground? Like, instead of it being, like, a realistic outfit, something that is more a costume. Like, oh, I got it. What if you did it in the style of, like, a carnival outfit?
Because then it's still a costume, and I don't want it to be a costume. That's the whole point of the challenge.
But it's a character that has a costume theme.
Then it wouldn't be a challenge, Ontario.
Okay, how about, like, an artist and they have, like, paint splatters all over them?
I'm thinking about it. I keep looking in my periphery at this motherfucking clown! I'll get you, you son of a bitch! I can do it. I just need to not be a bitch, that's all. I possess the skill. I've honed it. I can do it. I just need to not be a big baby. I'm being a big baby.
You just have to see it from a different perspective, a new angle, a new opportunity.
Daedalus, I think that's an outfit more than a costume.
Like the lady with the
because
big-ass
you're
boots.
mentioning is what I think it is.
There are trainers
Like,
in Pokemon
an
who
actual
wear
costume would be
clowns.
like that one character in the recent Pokemon anime. Neato thing.
Yeah, I want, like... I want something that looks like the Pokemon, like, has their silhouette and whatnot, but, like, still looks like clothes. Like, something that it looks like... that doesn't look like fucking... I don't want it to look like a cosplay.
Okay, then just analyze that. What kind of situation would someone wear that kind of outfit? And not, like, a circus or a carnival or something like that.
I'll figure it out. I got it. I got it. It'll be fine. I can think about it. I have time.
You have time, just, you know, giving you suggestions, trying to help. Don't invite someone up the messenger.
I'll throw the messenger in the fucking mummy hole.
You shall do no such thing.
Okay, well, the issue with that Daedalus is that Koga at least has a theme with this gym.
Also, Koga's shit isn't a costume. He's just a ninja.
Yeah, he's literally a ninja.
And his aesthetic goes with ninja. Illusions, trickery.
So again, the thing about that character with the large boots is not a costume, that's just her outfit.
No, she just decided. That's it.
Gonna wear
mean-
these long boots. Totally
mean,
not gonna make it challenging to walk at all.
I mean, you could say like Fantina, since her outfit is based on like a Driflin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I also just like the no costume challenge because it means no wrestlers. Listen, I don't want to do the fucking easy way out. This is the thing, it's the one thing that, like, it's a personal beef with, like, not all, but a good chunk of the, like, Pokemon Gijinkas I've seen. Like, they just draw Robin Hood, but color him like Decidueye, and I'm like, congratulations, we did a whole 5 seconds of thought. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You can do better. You know you can. You can fucking do it. Like, I believe that people have the fucking the skill and the creativity to fucking actually try.
I do like some people who've done like the Hisuian Decidueye, giving him like, you know, kind of more like a traditional, like, you know, Edo era hunter or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this is kind of a neat one. They kind of gave him more sort of a, almost like a Sherlock Holmes kind of a look to him. And this one just looks like straight out of Monster Hunter.
I've seen some Hisuian Samurots that are pretty fucking sick.
I'm just imagining a Hisuian Typhlosion who's just kind of like this like baked out stoner mystic kind of look.
My goal is that if it doesn't make me have to think at least a little, then I've fucked it up. If it doesn't make me, like, have to look at some options and mix and match a little, then I'm like, I've not challenged myself enough. Does this make my life a lot more complicated than it fucking needs to be? Yes. And I will acknowledge that. I do this to I impose this on myself and no one else. My ass said challenge, and I mean it. If it's not a challenge for me, then then I'm not flexing the muscles. I'm not learning anything. So will it be hard? Yes, but I'm willing to do it. For you! For me! For art!
What you have here is art!
Gonna call any Incineroar that's not a wrestler cringe. I can draw an Incineroar that's a wrestler. I'm just not gonna draw him, like, dressed like The Rock, that's all. He'll still be built like that, TM, because that's part of it. I have to take into account the Pokemon silhouette, and that means, like, Gengar's gonna be fat. Gengar's gonna be fat, Blacephalon's gonna be skinny. Our Decidueye, despite being, like, again, more, like, supposedly lanky, they're a fucking box. They're a fucking cylinder. Donic the Blacephalon. It's a great idea. Heaton wouldn't, because it's too much clown. It can be a little clown. It just can't be completely clown. I could draw Buggy the Blacephalon, but that wouldn't be any work for me. That wouldn't be a fucking challenge. I would just be drawing a clown that's Blacephalon colors. I work hard for your money, goddammit. You paid good money to watch me struggle, so I'm going to. I like to give my bird Pokemon, like, fucking big noses. Fucking beaks! It's tougher in my style to draw them head-on, though. Too thick! There we go. A little more like that. Look at that. He's coming along just fine. I got it. Might do away with the... Might not make it as leafy as it actually is, 'cause I just don't think that'd look good. It's one thing when it's on a little guy, but... This man, a Ninja Turtle. It's a little Ninja Turtle-y. A little bit. He can be a little Ninja Turtle-y, as a trait. I'm actually gonna make... the sleeves go all the way up, and like that. Like when the sleeves go up a little bit over the wrist. That's... I mean, that might be just a me thing, because that's how I wear my hoodies, but... Hello, SimsMage. Welcome, welcome. We're currently drawing Bird.
Bib.
And we're gonna hope that drawing the fucking clown doesn't take as long. Cause see, like, here's the thing, too, right? Like, Decidueye functionally is one of the easiest, right? Because he's got a design, he's got a shape, he's got clear blocked colors. It'll be fine. I am more worried about literally everyone else. Because, like, we've been joking this whole time. Like, hey, how am I gonna draw the funny clown? How's the funny clown? How the fuck am I gonna make that chandelier an outfit? What the fuck am I gonna do? Get to Gengar, who's Yas King give us nothing. That man is a blob. And fucking a vague oval with legs.
But clearly, the idea is The idea is very simple. You just make all of them Wampu.
I could just draw Wombo. DM's Wombu. I need you to send me a picture of you right now. Why? Don't ask questions.
Never ask for questions. For answers, not. Whatever that whole line is, you know? Don't ask questions you're not prepared for the answer for. Are you prepared for the answer?
Are you prepared to know?
Are you prepared to know?
Then we... Top of the other sleeve. Overalls! Oh! Oh! Coveralls would be cool, actually! Coveralls could, in fact, be cool, actually. Smash. I did make him fairly handsome.
Are you gonna make me fairly handsome?
I could. Dusk Noir would be remarkably easy because, again, I can lean into my powerful desire to draw hoodies at all times, but, like, also, I think that, like, characterizing Dusk Noir as a fucking day laborer who constantly reeks of sand.
Yes.
Okay. The one eye is reflected in the fact that he wears a monocle. Agree or disagree?
Oh no, I have a better idea for how I would characterize that one eye. But, like, some of you might know that guy. TM. The guy who, like... The guy who works, like, a real big boy manual labor job and comes home always vaguely smelling of dirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like Dusk Noir is. I feel like he's the 35-year-old man who plays Call of Duty in his spare time after working all day.
Yeah, I don't know different, but I've also
My dad? I mean, yeah. I know that guy because he was also my dad. Okay, I just had a weird, like, train of thought happen all at once in my brain. What generation was Clauncher?
6.
Yeah, 6.
So he was pre-Alola?
Yes.
He feels like he would have fit to be more of an Alola Pokemon. Funny pistol shrimp. There's just dudes that smell like that. Like, it's not even like... The funny thing is, it's not even like a bad smell. It's just there's dudes who work manual labor all day, and they just vaguely smell like not like sweaty or gross. They just smell like dirt. Like if you picked up a handful of dirt, they just smell like dirt. Oh jeez. The people who know.
How are you going to do this? Good question. Next question.
The dad smell, TM. Yeah, more or less. Cause like I used to be like that when I did housekeeping. I wouldn't smell like I wouldn't be smelly, but I'd smell like dirt. Cause I'd been cleaning all day. But then there's the men who move rocks for a living or whatever. I don't know, I don't work physical labor because I can't, but like... The men you see in the movies who take the rocks and put them somewhere else. The guys on Law & Order wearing hard hats and using shovels and talking about how they haven't seen the victim in like 3 or 4 days, and then what's it to you? I stand by that Marshadow shouldn't be ghost type!
But it's like shadow boxing, ghost.
Dark type!
No, dog type is the evil type in Japan.
Besides, there's already a dark type fighting move, Sucker Punch.
Yeah! I think that'd be perfect!
It's the same as only the one dog type move.
I think that's stupid.
I mean, we have dark fighting with, you know, Scrafty already.
It's true. And I don't know.
I personally believe that, like, that like, Shadow and relations often not someone hiding in the shadows, or, you know, like someone hiding in dark alleyway shadows. No, someone hiding literally in your shadow.
And, like, shadows have a long history of being associated with ghosts and spirits.
Ashradow's vibing in your shadow, ready to mug the shit out of you the second you step into a dark enough alley.
I mean, you can argue multiple types of Pokemon shouldn't be the type they are. I mean, like what about Phalanx? Like, it's a fighting type, but, like, why isn't it, like, Steel? It's supposed to be an army.
Soldiers.
Yeah, it's soldiers, but, like, it's a soldiers that are made up of, like, armor. They have, like, armory, and the position that they're named after, Phalanx, like, links in a chain. Phalanx, the position Roman centurions would make up, which is usually based on armor.
I think you could make an argument. I think it makes sense for them to be dual-typed fighting Steel, but...
Exactly. You could make the argument that it should be Steel. You could make the argument that it should stay fighting. You could make the argument that it should be fighting Steel. I don't know, Daedalus. I kind of disagree with that, because, like, Rock and Ground have kind of, like, differences in move, because, like, Rock is more, like, solid, straight strikes, whereas, like, Ground is more, like, universal, like, especially with, like, Sandstorm moves, and, like, Earthquake, and Dig, and that, like...
Is my...
Technically, Sandstorm is a rock type attack.
Is this hood layer not black?
Looks black to me. Actually,
It's
I can't...
not! God damn it!
Oof.
Ah! How did I fuck this up?
That's unfortunate.
Anyone else having problems with the stream share? Because I'm not getting loaded. It keeps just giving me the 2 squares.
I am going to kill myself.
Breathe, Heaton.
I'm going to fucking kill myself. Anyway, tantrum aside, I don't know, man. I think that some of the, like, effective, super effective, etc. don't make any fucking sense either. I think it's fucking... So, like... Fucking, fighting is super effective against, fucking, Dark and Bug, right? Because you're supposed to, because the notion is, right, you gotta fight your fears. But it's got no effect against Ghost! Which defeats the fucking purpose. The porpoise, even. Thank you for the follow. No, don't fuck your fears. Don't do that. Yeah, but if you're supposed to fight your fears, ghosts are one of the fears. That's why Ghost is super effective against psychic types. For the same reason that Dark and Bug are. What I'm saying is this is smelly. That's my point. This is smelly and stupid and I don't like it. Fighting's super effective against Bug. Don't lie to me. What? I hate it here. I hate it here. You're smelly. This is dumb. I won't, because I don't believe you. I refuse to believe your false news. Your false facts. You're doing this to make me look stupid, and I refuse to be made to look stupid. This is bait. You're baiting me. You're baiting me into looking dumb. I'm not dumb. You're dumb. Bug is strong against Dark because Common Rider. Yeah, that I believe. What the fuck is wrong with Discord? Bug and fighting resist each other. Why are bugs so good against fighting gyms? From a Nuzlocke. You should be able to squish them! Squish them, they are bugs. I'm having weird Discord problems, that's why you can't fucking hear anybody, by the way. Like, I can't hear them. I'm in the call, but not really. but only metaphorically, I guess. Yes, and it's been effective every time. Super effective, one could say. I usually kill them in one hit. You know, actually, now that you say that, we've never had a fly Pokemon, have we? Like, the only one I can think of is maybe Cutiefly, but Cutiefly's a mosquito. I don't think we've ever had, like a fruit fly kind of Pokemon. Have we? I don't think so. Am I the only one who appreciates the complexity of the cinematic masterpiece? No, you're all lying. You're all lying to me. You're lying to me to make me look stupid, and I'm not gonna fall for it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Pick. It's been... my fucking Discord's not connecting. You have to stop lying. That's what you do to get me to see facts. You don't lie to me, that's what. 'Cause I don't know what you're talking about. You're full of shit. I'm not doing anything! I don't know what you're talking about. I am the streamer and therefore I am always right and correct. I don't know what you mean. Not lying, that's what it sounds like something a liar would say. Like your Kenshin live action takes. Listen! My Kenshin live action takes are fine. I think the movies are solid. I don't think they're, like, the best version to like, get the story or anything, but, like, I don't think they're bad. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm mad now. I'm telling the truth and he says I'm lying. I'm kidding, Bloodspire. I don't know if you noticed that this is a jape. This is a joke. This is a fun little bit that we're doing right now. Alright, hang on one sec. I'm gonna get one of my chalky No, my headphones! My headphones! I have unplugged them! Oh, god damn it! Son of a fuck. Okay, we have quit and reopened Discord. Hello?
Hello!
Ah, we go! Fucking Christ.
Yay!
Had to completely close out of Discord. Christ alive.
Discord having issues. Color me surprised.
As I said, Discord having issues. Ah, so a day ending in Y.
I'm too autistic to tell if anyone's joking right now. If I'm giggling, it's a bit. The only exception is with sandwich math. I wholeheartedly believe sandwich math.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, doesn't make any sense.
the people I explain it to tell me that I'm right, and that this is genius and revolutionary, and the other half are deniers. I don't know what to tell you.
Look, I am just on the side that watches Crafty's head just start smoking every time Aether brings it up.
But yeah, I mentioned this while the audio was dead. We've never had a fly Pokemon, have we?
No, not really.
Not really.
I was like, the only fly I can think of is Cutie Fly, but Cutie Fly's a mosquito.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And I guess in a way both will.
Yeah, but that's more mosquito than technical fly.
Yeah, they're not flies. Like, we've never had, like, a fruit fly Pokemon.
I think it's just because, like, they're just a very kind of, like, ugly designed animal. Because, like, there are association with, like, you know, grossness and that, I suppose.
I don't know. I think you could have a satisfactory fly. You could make them particularly round.
Yeah, like, it's not hard. You just have to find a way of
I could
handling
design a
it.
good fly Fakemon, I think.
Maybe something to put on the board for the future.
Don't make it a flying type.
Bug flying, that'd be funny.
No, just make it bug.
No, flying poison.
Oh. Are these really good? What are these? I don't know what these are. They're a brand of, like... They're like moon pies, almost. But they're Japanese. And they're chalky. They got dark chocolate on the outside. And they've got matcha flavor and marshmallows on the inside.
Ah, for a sec... Because I know there was, like, something like that for a while. I know, but it was, like, graham cracker and marshmallow. And, like, I know there's, like, Jaffa cakes in the UK, but it's more like marmalade on the inside.
Oh, do you want to hear another really funny food take?
Go on.
This one I don't, like, have an excuse for, air quotes. So... a weird hill that I am 1000% willing to die on is that I think that only, grape jelly is only to be put on toast. No, grape jelly is the only one that goes on sandwiches. Every other kind of jelly, jam, marmalade, etc. goes on toast.
So you wouldn't have a peanut butter sandwich with strawberry jam? You'd only have with grape jam?
With only grape jelly. This one, couldn't tell you why. I don't know why I feel that way. I have no anecdotal evidence. No one in my family feels the same way I do. I have been mocked by my family relentlessly for this weird take that I possess. I don't know. I don't know, dog. I don't know what to tell you. I have this firm belief. This unshakable belief in my head. That it's gotta be... That for everything else, it's gotta be... strawberry jam, or, like, any other kind of jam. But if it's a sandwich, it's gotta be grape jelly. You get your peanut butter and pickles out of my goddamn presence.
I will slightly argue against it.
I'll send you to Brazil. Peanut butter and pickles, unfucking believable.
Don't be judging, maybe they have their own taste, although I will argue in the favor of strawberry jam because I grew up in an area where there was a lot of strawberry farmers.
I like strawberry jam. Love strawberry jam, but it goes on toast. That's what it boils down to. And that's the recurring bit. Is my family looks at me and is like, but like, do you not? And I'm like, on anything else. You can't. It just doesn't go on sandwiches. On PB&Js, that's it. Has your family been cursed by sandwich math? Yes, and my father agrees with me. My mother's a heathen and a heretic, and her opinion should not be trusted.
Is it more the fact of, like, the sweetness of strawberry jam against the kind of, like, salty dryness of the toast? Or is it more the slight tartness of the grape jam against the more, you know, salty brininess? Not brininess, more just like the more earthy taste of the peanut butter?
If I had to put words to it, yeah, it's probably that. But, like, again, I could not explain to you why I feel this way. Or why I feel so strongly this way. Like, this is one of the few that, like, I couldn't explain it to you if you paid me. It's just a very strong, it's a weird hill I'm willing to die on.
Huh, nothing wrong with that. I have accepted multiple takes of multiple individuals who have certain takes that I accept.
I'm one of those people who's like, oh god, what was that fucking Tumblr post?
Whoa.
About, like, if you're not willing to die on a silly hill, then...
Then what's the point of living?
Yeah. Because, like...
What's life without silliness?
If you don't have one stupid opinion that you're willing to, like, and not even, like, morally or whatever, but, like, if you don't have one opinion that is just goofy, that you're willing to be like, no, shut the fuck up.
Oh, sure, you're gonna defend your grape jam only goes with peanut butter sandwiches, but when I say Batman Returns as a Christmas movie, I get thrown in the mummy hole.
Listen, I said that these were hills you had to die on. If that's where you're willing to lay your corpse, then yeah, go for it.
It is a
It's
Christmas.
willing to die on. I am already dead. It doesn't mean you throw me in the mummy hole. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you heat-hypocrisy.
I just said that it's perfectly acceptable for you to have a weird hill to die on. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna kill you on it.
Wait, hold on. Why is it so controversial? I say it in quotation marks. Why is it controversial to say that Batman Returns is a Christmas movie?
Because it's not.
But it is.
No, the fuck it isn't.
It takes place during Christmas and winter.
That doesn't matter!
And it has theming.
Wait, hold on.
that is-
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No!
Not this again.
Also, Joshy, Batman Forever, you're thinking of Batman and Robin because Mr. Freeze is in that one. And I
Don't
will argue
don't fucking start with me in this goddamn "Is Die Hard a Christmas movie" bullshit again. I swear to God, I will bury this entire. I will air out this entire call.
I do agree with Heath that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I just like poking that bear.
It's not. And you motherfuckers send it to me every year.
What connotates a Christmas movie?
It is a movie that takes place at Christmas and whose key themes, message, and storyline revolve around the concept of Christmas.
So, let's go over it. Is Gremlins a Christmas movie?
No.
See, now, I disagree with you on that one.
I'll strike you bodily! The plot of Gremlins has nothing to do with Christmas!
Hold on. The old trailers for the first Gremlin movie was advertised as a holiday movie.
Yeah, and the fucking old trailers for fucking the first couple of Harry Potter movies were the same thing. What's your fucking point?
Not to mention, it does talk about, like, you know, goodwill towards men and all that other good stuff. It does connotate the themes of Christmas.
I'll strike you bodily. I'll beat you senseless.
Listen, I'm willing to agree with you that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. However, Gremlins is absolutely a Christmas movie. I'm sorry to say.
Also, Joshy, we all know Tokyo Godfathers is a Christmas movie.
Tokyo Godfathers is a Christmas movie.
Yes, 100%.
It takes place at Christmas, its key message and themes involve Christmas, its fucking plot involves Christmas. It's a Christmas movie.
Its plot is like a retelling of the birth of Christ.
Yeah. So yes, it's a fucking Christmas movie. So Tokyo Godfathers is a Christmas movie. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
100%.
I am going to defend my opinion that Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. I will explain my reasoning, and then you will decide.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it is a movie that deals with the fallout of Bruce Wayne post the first Batman movie, dealing with his own loneliness, sorrow, and, for lack of a better term, depression. It is dealing with also Selina Kyle and her own anxieties. They're both dealing with dual identities, trying to find humanity in dark times, as well as Cobblepot's story to try and regain his own humanity, as well as Bruce Wayne having the own kind of dark image of all three of the main villains of the movie being dark reflections of his own kind of persona. I am taking many of these cues from Linkara's review of the comic, but I still stand by his opinion as well.
Okay. I'm with you so far.
My recurring thing with this, every time he fucking does this, chat, is, again, if depression was a Christmas theme, then it wouldn't be so hard for me to find therapists around the holidays, would it?
That's kind of the thing. As someone who has depression, I do like the fact that there are Christmas movies that do deal with depression. Everyone does have the holly jolly warmness to them, but there are a lot of people who, for that time of the year, it just makes them feel a little bit empty inside. So having a movie that's just like, hey, it's okay that you're not feeling like holly jolly at the moment, and you want to have a moment to just have, quiet reflection and respect to your fellow man. That's also.
And I guess this whole. I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was gonna say, if that's the case, by your criteria, does that mean that Bad Santa is not a Christmas movie?
The movie Bad Santa?
Yes.
No, Bad Santa's a Christmas movie.
Does that mean Santa with muscles is a Christmas movie?
Are we talking about the Guardians? Because the Guardians is absolutely a Christmas movie.
No, it isn't.
Wait, the Guardians,
What?
What do you mean the Guardians? Like Guardians of the Who?
Guardians
Guardians?
is not a Christmas movie.
It's not.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
It's a movie about winter. It's not a fucking movie about Christmas.
By that logic, we can also say that, Amityville Horror 2 is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, which it's not. You motherfuckers are wild. I'm going to fist fight you nerds. I'm gonna beat you until you learn what fucking genre means.
I am not the one saying that just because a movie has snow in it, that immediately makes it Christmas. By that logic, I can say that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is a Christmas movie because there's snow in one part.
Hold on, the Guardians isn't just about snow.
No, it's not. It's about a lot of things, but they're not. But none of those things are Christmas.
The wonders of childhood and believing in things that not all things need to be believed in? That's not a Christmas movie?
No.
Rise of the Guardians. I would argue because, one, it does involve Santa Claus. Two, part of it does involve Christmas. Three, it deals with various winter themes, along with it involving both, again, Santa Claus as well as Jack Frost. And I do agree with that point. It does deal with childhood beliefs and faith and believing in things.
Do not fucking start with me. I swear to God. Listen, you can have themes that are relevant to fucking anything, but that doesn't make it the thing.
But it's themes that are tangentially.
All of the things that Christmas movie needs in order for it to be a Christmas movie. So I ask again, what connotates a Christmas movie for you?
For the third goddamn time, it's a movie that A, takes place at Christmas, B, whose plot revolves around Christmas, and C, who has themes relating to Christmas.
Plot revolves around Christmas.
Its plot has to revolve around Christmas. It's almost like they have the term Christmas movie because the movie is centered on Christmas! If we were talking about, if having themes of, the atrocity of man inherently made you horror, because it's something that horror frequently lingers on, be a lot more horror-based Pokemon games, wouldn't there?
And by that logic, we could say The Cat in the Hat is a horror movie.
We sure could.
But by that logic, by you saying that if it takes place at Christmas, that it has to be tangentially adjacent to Christmas, then couldn't it be that certain movies do not? By that logic, could you say that Frosty the Snowman is not a Christmas movie because its plot does not involve Christmas?
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yes, I would.
Wait, so by your logic, Frosty the Snowman is not a Christmas movie?
No. It's a winter movie.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I swear to God.
If I draw my lines, I gotta fucking.
It came out during the whole stop motion, like the most iconic Christmas movies that have ever come out came out during that genre. Frosty the Snowman is one of them, and you're telling me that Frosty the Snowman does not connotate as a Christmas movie?
If I have to adhere to my own connotations and my own rules and not be a hypocrite, then yes, I have to acknowledge that Frosty the Snowman, by my criteria, is not a Christmas movie.
Oh my.
We can have this. We have this argument. I was joking about this with Justin. I was like, because I was yelling about this with him as well.
Uh-huh.
And he and I looked at Avi and I was like, we have a permutation of this argument like
every year.
No, like every couple of weeks.
Okay,
Well,
so
because I'm a very big proponent of words meaning things, and as somebody who deals a lot with fucking genre fiction, I have a lot of like feelings about genre lines. But Justin thinks genre's fucking stupid, I guess. So we keep getting into stupid arguments about like what is.
I mean,
What's the fucking point? I'm like, I'll beat you up. I'll break your neck. I'll put you in the hospital. I'll do it.
on one hand, I do kind of understand where you were coming from, Keaton, as we'd like to be able to organize and sort things. But on the other hand, I do side with Justin on some point because genre was basically a connotation that was just easier to be able to catalog, organize, and put a cassette tape on a shelf at a video store. And there's so many other movies that you can have connotations of that are multiple different genres, but cannot be fully defined as one singular genre.
Don't start with this. You do not want to get into the argument I have about this transcends genre bullshit. We will be here all day.
Well, hold on. I don't think the point was talking about transcending genre.
I'm not
This is
saying
more
transcending genre. It's in multiple different
multi-genre.
Multi-genre.
Multi-genre things I think are fair, because like that's how you get stuff like Splatstick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
like how about this? Like, what genre would you say Big Trouble in Little China is?
My first instinct, if I had to put it in a broad category without labeling it into subcategories, I would say that's an action movie.
Okay, but it's action, but it also deals with adventure. It has comedy. It has horror.
Yeah, it has horror!
I mean, have you seen it? There's multiple monsters. There's people's heads exploding. It deals with a frickin' demon wizard coming back to life to try and take over the world.
No, tone is what informs whether or not something's horror. I'd say that's adventure shit.
I'm agreeing with you on this one.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck are the pants? Oh wait, I know what I can do for the pants. Hang on a fucking second. I might be onto something.
Let them cook.
Oh, wait a minute. If I can, I might be able to have a thing if I can figure
Keaton
out.
is cooking, folks.
I'm cooking.
Peyton's cooking.
Not
They're cooking. Look out. Here they go.
not these. No. Where's? Oh, what the fuck are they called? The ones that Toji wears.
Like sandals or like the slippers with the two toes?
No, his pants. His fucking what the fuck are these called? They're called something.
Like harem pants?
They're kind of like harem pants. Harem pants will work. That'll work.
No, I think. Oh, forget it. I used to do high dunk gum though, when I had those kind of pants. I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Yeah. But harem pants are what I was looking for. Yeah. Wait. Yes. Wait a minute. I've got it. I got this. I've cinched it. I've done it. I've cooked. I've connected the dots. You haven't
Hooray.
connected shit. I've connected them.
So
Also,
you
Boss
have
Fighter, I'm just saying, this is a challenge.
This is the challenge, and I think I've got it. I think I've done it. I think I've cracked the code.
It's not something Heaton is literally doing
Literally with the purpose of challenging myself, but I got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it so hard you don't even know.
And at this moment, Heaton realized that True Lies really is a Christmas movie.
I swear to fucking God. Listen, I possess two very strong opinions that I keep
Okay.
having to fucking argue with because people do not, for some reason, believe that these two opinions can coexist. And I think that the notion they can't is stupid. I think labeling things by the correct genre is important. I think that knowing what things are informs both watchers and the people making the thing. If you know what conventions you hold, and if you know what audience to market to, and if you as a consumer know what kind of media you like, you can find more of similar media that you enjoy in the same type, right?
Yeah.
So I think genre serves a multitude of purpose, and I think the genre is an important thing to consider, and it's important that we label things correctly. Also, secondarily, I don't think that genre matters in terms of fucking quality at all.
Agreed.
I mean, like, that's more just a jab that you could say at, like, you know, the freaking Oscar people who are never gonna give, like, an animated movie, or a horror movie, or a superhero movie an award.
Oh, it's not even that! For example, I have beef with the phrase elevated horror.
What is
I-
elevated horror?
Oh,
Like A21 or something like that?
oh no, the classic freaking, classic fracking movie Devil, which takes place in an elevator. Elevated horror.
Perish. For real this time.
You cannot deal with is already dead.
I'll turn you into sand and then pour the sand into a water bottle, and then I will turn you into a fine mud.
I am now Sans Undertale going to my eyes.
Won't work either.
But, stuff like The Witch, people call Hereditary elevated horror all the time. That shit. I hate that! I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! I hate the term. I think it's shitty and annoying. And I'm gonna tell you why I think it's fucking shitty and annoying. Because it's this constant, stupid, reoccurring theme that a movie cannot be good or intellectual if it is horror, and therefore people want to label things that are good or that are or they want to label more intellectual horror movies elevated horror because they don't want to be caught watching like actual horror movies, and I think that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's a certain level of snobbery that always annoys me when it comes to certain genre fare. Like, I went to film school, and I hate that level of snobbery.
Oh, can I say a phrase that'll trigger you like it triggers me?
Proceed.
I don't watch movies. I watch films, cinema.
Step on Lego bricks.
Yeah, me too. I fucking hate that shit.
I mean, I think I've told you before my history with film and freaking genre fare and just like snooty highbrow individuals who think they know about film.
Tell me more.
So, first day of my first class at film school, and they're talking about, okay, westerns. Now, when I say westerns, what's the first kind of movies that come into your mind?
When I took film, the first thing that we watched when we started talking about westerns were spaghetti westerns. We watched Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That is sound reasoning. please shut up and sit in the back row. We're watching Brokeback Mountain.
Yo. That's one of those ones where I'd be like, I mean, I guess.
I swear my professor was like, how do I describe her? She was basically a white-haired Tommy Wiseau. Like,
Oh, I can picture that so clearly.
And I had a teacher whose last name was Matrix, and she made more sense than this one.
Oh god.
And she was like, "Oh, do not worry. The quiz don't mean anything, huh?" And like they're all like these very like worded in a very specific way. So if you were off by like even one word, you don't get any points.
God, I'm so glad I had a good film teacher.
Did you ever see the film Once Were Warriors?
No.
It is one of the most brutal, triggering, and horrific movies you will ever see in your entire life. And I had people in, like, classwork who we'd meet up for at the library and discuss, like, what we thought of the film, how it went, and all that. And I had the members just saying, just like, you know, I had to leave the movie. I went back to my dorm room and started crying after watching it.
Jesus. I had we watched Apocalypse Now, in our film course, which isn't a whole lot better. And I remember what our teacher would do is we would have course discussions at the end of the movie. But while we were watching, he'd have us write, like, we'd have to write our opinions down. That was our homework, air quotes, and then we took tests at the end. But I remember writing on my notes, and I had planned to erase it and forgot. I wrote on my notes, I swear to God, if this dog dies, I'm walking out. And I remember that he drew an arrow to it and said, haha, yeah, fair. I also got into a mild argument with one of my classmates because I fucking hate the movie Chinatown.
Oh, Chinatown.
That movie sucks! Like, Jack Nicholson's great in it. It's not like the movie in and of itself is inherently bad, but that fucking ending blows.
There are certain movies that you can argue are like you can say like, oh, they're interesting or well done, but you can admit like they suck. Like I saw like The Searchers, Wavelength. What's another one? Oh, Where the Green Ants Dream. They're like, oh, these are profound and interesting. They raise a lot of points. Fair enough. They also suck.
They're also so boring.
He's like, oh, interesting. Like, I had a class that was talking about, like, international cinema. I was like, okay, bring in an international film that you think discussed the subject well. And I'm like, okay, I met up with my partner, and we did it on the subject, The Book of Life, which is, like, one of my all-time favorite movies. And we discussed it, talked about Dia de los Muertos, and did all that. And I will still say it again, Book of Life is better than Coco. Come at me, bro.
I have not seen either.
Stick with Book of Life. Much better. So much better in, like, aesthetic quality.
I don't, for a completely different reason. I have two genres of film, like two story beats that I will not participate in. And they are, I refuse to watch animal movies. I don't. Never again. You can't make me. I will cry. I don't go to movies to be sad. Fuck you. L ratio. I don't care how good the movie is. I'm not doing it.
There's animal movies that will make you cry, or animal movies in general?
A period.
So, like,
Fam.
was this, like, what was the cause of this? Please feel free to don't answer if it's hurt.
No, it started with, ironically, of all movies, Hidalgo. when the horse gets hurt, I was inconsolable.
Fair.
And then when, and then after that, I watched Marley and Me.
Oh no.
Which hilariously, so my father, is a very, no, my father, is a very stoic individual.
I think you've told me this story that this is like the one movie that like he got weepy-eyed at, right?
Oh, he didn't get weepy-eyed. I saw that man break down. He was sobbing, inconsolable. I have seen that man cry less at funerals than he cried during that movie. And I just sat there fucking watching a man I thought was fucking made of stone just sob. And I was like, oh, okay. I was also, granted, inconsolable as well. So, like, this was not new or surprising.
Okay. Because I didn't know if it was like it was like Fox and the Hound or.
Oh, and then after
Dumbo
that,
or
it was
something
Hachiko.
like that. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a blood spider redeemed for doing
French?
accent.
I can do that. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes. I have to, I think I have to, turn this into duet voice, I think. Purely because, people keep asking me to do things that are not in accents. Also, I am running out of accents that I am proficient in, so.
It gives you time to either like improve or do something different.
Also,
I mean, if you've always want to, I could give you traits on how to do French Canadian accent.
that would be nice, actually. But yes, I don't, I can't do animal movies anymore for this reason. I simply cannot.
That is fair. That is fair. I do have the admission that I always cry during the movie Dumbo. The song "Baby Mine" always makes me weep.
Sam! I cry every time.
I do not know whether it is just the movie itself or there was like this 90s version that they used to play all the time on like the Disney Channel, and I've heard it so much and it's like, oh, it got me every time.
I simply cry. I'm so fucking. You don't know how weak I am.
It's fair. It's fair.
This is going to. Oh, I've so got it. You don't even know how much I've got it now. Oh, I'm so in there. Okay, Google. Stop. Oh, dog, I'm so in here. You don't even know.
Oh, Homeward Bound breaks people. Yeah, that's fair, TP. That's very fair. But if you want to learn how to do the French Canadian accent, it is less and more doing the more proper, and it is more just certain accents in order to sound it like this.
Nice.
Also, if you do it like this, you will sooner or later Cherry will bang on your door and try to kill you.
Like, have you ever seen the movie The Love Guru?
Yes.
Oh, terrible movie, but
It's a horrible movie, but there's two things that I love for it. Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth, and two, Justin Timberlake playing, and I quote, Jock Lecoq as the most stereotypical Quebecois kind of like hockey player.
So tremendously accurate.
There is a line for that movie that always sticks with me. I will say that, and that is, I was going to show you what the Quebec pizza was. Pop-Tart with ketchup on it.
He's good.
Good.
Oh,
God, that is the only. I don't remember anything from that fucking movie except that line,
you know
and I
what?
don't know why it stuck with me.
You know what?
Super
I'm gonna get my get back as a matter of fucking fact. So Avi was here recently, Ben,
Yeah,
and
I don't like how you said Ben, but go on.
and he said, I think it's funny. He's like, I haven't talked to Ben much, and I'm like, no, in fairness, Ben works, so he's not around as much. And he goes, yeah, it's funny that I know 2 things about him.
Yeah.
And I said, what are those 2 things that you know about Ben? And he goes, oh, that he plays Dungeons and Dragons, semi-professionally, and that his favorite movie is Now You See Me.
Who lied to him?
I don't know what you're talking about. You have a historic, like, everyone knows about how much you love Now You See Me.
Why do you have to? No, I don't. You know I don't. You know that I think that Now You See Me is a god-awful, terrible fucking movie. And on top of that, it's a heist movie, so it already loses.
It's just kind of funny how people like certain movies. I just find it funny. Like, I don't know if I told it on this stream or someone else, but do you know what Alfred Hitchcock's favorite movie was?
No? I also don't give a shit about Alfred Hitchcock, but go on.
Fair enough. His favorite film was Smokey and the Bandit.
No shit.
Yeah.
Listen, we can all like and dislike the movies that, shape us and stuff like that. Just, You See Me is a terrible, god-awful movie, and the fact that it got a sequel is a travesty on its own. And what's even a bigger sin is that they didn't name the movie Now You Don't.
I agree with that one. I think the second movie should have been called Now You Don't.
But then people would kind of argue, like, wait, now you don't? Now we don't what? They'd people be questioning it. I mean, like, it's the people who said, like, why
Who's
is
the only people that would be questioning it would be morons. But then again, the people that go see that movie
AKA
are fucking
people
morons in
in
themselves.
movies. I always remember there's a line from Corner Gas is like, is it called The Last Action Hero? What happened to the first action hero? And also Super Manga Nerd, yes, Winter's Tale is real. Look up Winter's Tale Will Smith and you will see him with a terrible spiky demon jaw.
I can't believe that you hate one of the most whimsical, like, heist movies of all time.
There's no such thing as a good heist movie.
Oh yeah, there's no
What
such.
about-
There's no
No,
such
no,
thing
no,
as
shut
good
up.
cops. There's no such thing as good heist movies.
No, shut up. There's no such thing as a good heist movie.
Yeah.
What about Snatch?
So I thought you now see, evidence recalls otherwise, because if I remember correctly, aren't you a fan of Solo?
Yeah, I am a fan of Solo. I can like bad movies, Heaton. I can enjoy bad movies.
What about this? Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah, it's a heist movie as well.
So you think
I made my gripe about that. I made my gripe about the fact that it's a heist movie. But then again, all D&D is a fucking heist movie. So
How about The Bad Guys? Animated, also a heist movie.
beautifully animated, terrible that it's a heist movie.
See, you thought I was bad.
Hey,
You
here's the thing. No,
motherfuckers thought
no,
I was
no.
bad.
Fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Yes, every single heist movie follows the exact same plot line. There is no twist. There is no twist in a heist movie. You can name word for word every single plot point that happens in that movie without ever fucking seeing it.
I mean, Rick and Morty made the same jokes about that.
Yeah, and I've been saying this before that fucking episode even came out. So the fact that there are people that keep saying, like, oh, he's only saying this because of the most recent Rick and Morty movie. No! I've been saying this since the dawn of time, and Heaton can fucking attest to this.
It's true.
I believe you. I believe you.
I think you're both wrong, but that's neither here nor there. There, I've done it.
Beautifully animated. I knew what that movie was going to be about, and I predicted every single fucking plot point that movie had. Because it was a fucking heist movie. And you know what? Same thing with fucking Dungeons and Dragons, because it was a fucking heist movie, and also because I'm a DM, so that was the exact direction I would go if I was running that game.
The other genre I don't fuck with. Oh, I don't fuck with like Oscar bait. I don't care.
That being said, you know what movie was surprisingly delightful?
Sorry, real quick, Daedalus says I'm going to entomb Ben in the ocean.
For what?
For your bad opinions.
Bad opinion? You mean my right opinions about heist?
No, I know what I said.
So you can literally say your boos mean nothing. I see what makes you cheer.
Exactly.
I can't. It's
Why
not
are you all booing me? I'm right.
It's not. I think the thing inherent that's so deeply funny to me isn't even necessarily the fact that you don't like Now You See Me. I think that's totally valid. It's how much you don't like Now You See Me.
It's a god-awful fucking movie.
See, yeah, I love that
It
movie.
is the worst fucking movie in existence. And and you know what pisses me off more? There's two specific things that I can't stand, and they both involve the term hidden gems. When people refer to Now You See Me as a hidden gem movie, and when people say that Sonic 06 was a hidden gem game, you're lying. You're coping. Touch grass.
I just want the image of just Ben and Avi on the couch together watching Now You See Me, with just Avi just like this big, happy, childlike smile on his face, and just Ben just like.
Coping and seething. Yeah, no, that would be my hell. That would be my personal hell. Because here's the thing. I leave my complaints for movies after the movie is over. Okay, that is my thing. I will
or
never say
screaming and coping in my fucking streams, but that's neither here nor
Yeah,
there.
and shut the fuck up. You do this all the time. It is your stream.
Listen, I do, but I don't pretend that I don't.
I'm sticking to your genre.
Shut the fuck up.
Where was I? I lost my train of thought.
You leave your critique at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah. So, but the other thing is that there is also one other thing that I won't do, is that I will not. If somebody, like, after the movie's over goes, I really like that movie, I'll keep my fucking mouth shut.
Digital Sketch makes a point. Is The Pacifier a heist movie?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. But if it is, then it's a terrible movie.
Listen, Ben has strong opinions, and it's okay that some of them are wrong. We've talked about this before. Motherfuckers are allowed to be wrong.
Listen, and the other thing is that, like, somebody has yet to point out a good heist movie to me.
Solo!
Fun with Dick and
No,
Jane?
I just said that Solo's not a good movie. I just enjoy it. I can enjoy bad movies.
So can I, but I thought it was a good movie.
Okay, how about this? What about Baby Driver?
I haven't seen it, so. You want to know why I haven't seen it?
Because Kevin Spacey?
That.
Well, yeah, that.
And it's a heist movie.
So, like, how the fuck are we supposed to prove our goddamn point if you won't... If you're like, oh, I haven't seen it because it's a heist movie, therefore it's bad. Shut the fuck up.
That's like saying I hate all horror movies, therefore I've never seen a horror movie.
Yeah, Ocean's 11 suggests Polaris.
Ocean's 11 is what it is, the blueprint of all fucking heist movies. So, yes. You know what? Hold on. Here's what I'll give Ocean's 11. Because it is the progenitor of all of the plot points that make hot heist movies, quote unquote, enjoyable. I'm not gonna give it a pass, but I'll give it a nod. How about that?
Okay, how about this? Not heist movies, but heist series.
Now, heist series are another thing completely.
What the
You wanna
fuck
know
are
why?
you talking about?
I am talking about...
Because when you actually take time, like, episode by episode, there's, like, you have to admit that storytelling when it comes to movies in comparison to TV series is a completely different process.
Yeah.
Completely fucking different process.
You can spread out the plot and just not be able to just go beat, beat, beat the same way movies do.
Exactly. So, you can actually, like, get in depth with these characters, get engaged with these characters, actually get into these characters' mindsets. Not just constantly hitting fucking points and getting through them within 5 minutes in order to move the fucking process along. I'd enjoy heist movies more if it was a slow build-up, not 2 hours of my life of watching the same fucking story play out over and over again.
Oh man, I would really enjoy this series that I hate if I had more of it.
With that being said, I will give you a show that I will recommend to you as a slow burn heist series that I think you might enjoy.
Yeah.
Great Pretender.
I love Great Pretender! Great Pretender's so good!
I'll give it a watch. I'll give
It's
it a
on
watch.
It's on Netflix. It's
This
an
has so
anime,
much
it's very
cultural
good.
appropriation. It hurts.
What?
What are you talking about, Dawning?
How is Ben culturally appropriating heist movies?
What are you, some kind of like 1920s gangster and he's taking away your culture?
Meh!
Yeah,
the
see, we gotta
pocket-
go rob this bank.
Ah, the boss ain't
Right,
too
let's
pleased
go.
about this, she.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to Two-Time Timmy, so this way he can come up with a good plan that's iron tight and
How
will
is
in no way
that
betray us.
cultural appropriation?
He said they're all bad. That's not cultural appropriation. That's not what the fucking word means.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Ben sounds like he hates movies. No, Ben likes movies,
No,
just not
he
heist
likes
I
movies.
love
movies.
movies.
He
I
just
love
has
movies.
strong
I
opinions.
just hate heist movies.
Which I think is funny. I think there's just something so deeply funny. Like, I don't even necessarily disagree with the sentiment of like, I like longer form heist content based stories because I want to get to know the characters better. I want it to feel more like a full setup. Like
Yeah.
I get. It's the notion of like they're all repetitive. They're all exactly the same. All the stories are the same. But you know what would make me like this samey genre more if I had more of it over a longer period of time.
It's true. It is true, and I'll stick by it because heist series and heist movies are almost completely two different things. Almost completely two different things. They are still the same thing, but one is longer than the other one. But I'll pick the longer one because at least I'll be engaged with these characters.
Listen, I've known this motherfucker for like 15 years now. He's fucking bonkers and stupid, and it's fine.
Listen, if this is how I get canceled, this is how
Fine, then he's narrow-minded and stubborn. Well, that I'll agree with.
narrow-minded and stubborn. Absolutely, sure. When it comes to heist movies, completely. Yeah, absolutely. You're hit the nail right on
Thank
the
you for the
fucking head.
bits, I strike.
I mean, I think we are forgetting the underrated gem of heist movies, and that is Fun with Dick and Jane.
Fun with Dick and Jane is a fucking heist movie?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a comedy. It's a comedy first and foremost, but at the end of the all, it is a heist movie. But it's actually a little bit different than the standard heist movies. That is one heist movie I did watch, but that's because Jim Carrey was in it. And when that movie came out, I was in my like Jim Carrey phase when I really liked a lot of the movies. I still like the movies that came out, but
My Jim Carrey
basically,
phase
Jim Carrey was
from
in it.
11 to now.
Yeah. So basically, if it has Jim Carrey in it, I've probably watched it. I think the only movies that I haven't seen with Jim Carrey in it are Something of the Spotless Mind and
Eternal Twilight of the Spotless Mind.
yeah, I haven't seen that movie yet. Which it's on my list. I just haven't gotten around to seeing it. And the other one is 24 or 21 or something like that.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, I saw a clip of 21 and then decided I just didn't want to watch it, and I don't think I will.
Yeah, that one's one
but
that's
yeah.
a little bit more kind of like just out there with some of its plot beats and not as
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Jim Carrey did a
Yeah.
horror movie.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's done at least like a movie from one genre. He's even been in a superhero movie. Wasn't good, but you know.
Oh no, no, it's not. What's it? No, it's the number 23. 21 was the blackjack movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I liked
Another
21.
heist movie. I'm kidding. 21 a heist movie? I don't know. I haven't watched it.
I heist movie, but I think it's the most unique twist on a heist movie because the
Okay.
heist isn't that they're stealing anything; it's just that they're counting cards.
Now, here's the other
Thank
thing:
you
is
for the
that like
follow.
I'm also somebody of the mindset that like there is an exception to every rule. There's
I'm
always
just not
an
willing to
exception
see it
every
because
rule.
fuck you because fuck you heist movies suck.
Also, James, have you seen Jim Carrey's artwork? They're really good. Have you seen Jim Carrey's webpage? It is insane.
Oh yeah, Jim Carrey's just fucking crazy. He's in his monster era right now.
Look, as long as he's not talking about vaccines, he's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Like as long as there's no usual celebrity chord beats, we're good. I won't even say that he's like the perfect person in existence. Like he's weird, he's wild.
No, the perfect
But I also
person
read his
is-
biography for school once, and that was interesting. That was interesting to find out.
Oh yeah, very much so. Besides, the perfect person in existence is still Patrick Stewart.
It's true.
Like, yes, I will do a Shakespearean scene. Oh, yes, I'll read for this line in The American Dad. I have no problem with that. Sure, I'll do this scene in Robot Chicken where I do the voice of Goliath being pooped on by pigeons. I have no problem with that.
Is that Patrick Stewart in American Dad? Because I've been told it's a completely different actor that's
No,
spot on Patrick.
it's him. Like, yes, I'll do the voice of the
fucking
poo
hilarious.
emoji. I have no problem with that. I still love the bit where it's I don't know what show it is, but I just love the "you motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies" and he's just shooting at moles.
Patrick Stewart rules. I want to be like that
Yeah.
when I'm that old.
Me too.
I still love the story, like when he was being casted to play, Professor X, and someone just like handed him a comic book with the character on it. It's like, why am I on this comic book?
He does look exactly like Patrick Stewart. It's so true.
Like people have been expecting it from the start. Like the only thing better than that was like when they did the ultimate version of Nick Fury and designed him to look like Sam Jackson, and then like, okay, we're gonna have Sam Jackson play him in the movies now.
Oh wait, hang on. I gotta do this first.
I was always pro Nick Fury redesign, by the way. Always pro.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause,
I'm stoked with him not being a white supremacist anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
look, we left behind the frickin' Mitch Von Malibu Nick Fury a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that's not pale enough. Paler. There we go. That's it. This motherfucker's albino. This is the most non-binary looking creature I think I've ever seen, so I'm going to choose to lean all the way into that. There is not a beanie in sight. Going to go with purely... gonna go with scrunchies around the wrists. And then we'll do... all these are white. So are their fucking shoes.
I gotta go ready for work.
Go get ready for work.
Have a good day, everybody.
We will!
Yeah,
Good luck! No, I can't deal with Coco and Book of Life because they're about being forgotten.
That's fair. That's always a big.
That's a big trigger for me.
Understandable. So
I cannot do that. My anxiety will turned me inside out.
Understandable. Well, Daedalus, it does deal with certain elements of being forgotten in certain areas. It even has a section that is called Land of the Forgotten.
Yeah, I can't handle that shit. It's spoilers. I also still haven't seen the Barbie movie for because of certain themes that I am terrified of.
Again, fair. I need to watch it at some point because, like, I recently binged through some of the recent DC movies that I didn't get around to watching. And yes, both Blue Beetle and Fury of the Gods were good. Flash can go die in a hole.
The movie with the murderer in it wasn't any good? You don't fucking say.
Cal Surprise. Not just one murderer, it's the same murderer, but twice!
Oh no, I'm sorry. He's not a murderer. They're not a murderer. They just groomed a child.
Oh.
Just like we don't want to see that vampire movie that's starring a cult leader.
Yeah. I finally watched that fucking movie. That movie's bad in a way that I have not seen in many a moon.
And let's just say the only good part of that is Matt Smith dancing without a shirt on.
Matt Smith is fucking absolutely gobbling up the scenery in that fucking movie. It's so good.
Like, I know people who are just like, please let Matt Smith be Reed Richards. And they're just like, nope, we're gonna put him in this.
No, don't do that to Matt Smith. Why would you do something so cruel to Matt Smith?
I will still defend Reed Richards on sometimes. I still say that William Jackson Harper, who you may know from stuff like, from like The Good Place and oh my god, what was that the freaking cult movie with the flowers?
Oh, Midsommar.
Midsommar, yeah, he was in that too, and like does a really good job. So I think he could do a good read with that, which is even worse because he was in Ant-Man 3. But you could totally recast him.
Yeah, Inside Out, I didn't know that'd be in it, and that fucked me up for, like, days.
Yeah, that one did sting. Hello.
I found it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's real. I'm gonna see if I can put together enough money when he comes back, because right now it's unavailable. And I'm gonna see what Aaron and I, possibly you if you wish, can cook up in terms of a Lobotomy Kaizen meme for Kaiji Tang to read.
Nice!
And then we can make a cool edit and just make TikTok money forever.
Ooh.
And that'll be the end of that.
Avi, may you please sing the praises of the film Now You See Me?
Dude, okay, so here's the thing. My favorite part, and this is something that Justin brought up while I was over there, is that I love how the moral of the movie is that magic is real. That movie's so bad. It sucks so bad.
I love that movie. I think that movie's really good.
It's like I don't want to call it like the Room of heist movies, but like it's so stupid. It's so dumb, and I like it.
So it's a movie that you admit is so bad it's good that you enjoy it.
I would say it is a movie that understands what it is and doesn't try to be something it's not. It's very genuine.
So it's less the Room of heist movies and more the Miami Connection of...
It's the god hand of fucking heist movies.
The dive.
We're back on this again!
What do you mean? What's wrong?
Ben just left, and I just told him about how much you love Now You See Me. Yeah, Avi left. Avi's back home now.
Fucking. Speaking of that, though, we were.
By the
gonna
way,
watch
these are the ghosts I got.
Oh. I'm fucking. I just wanted to come in for that because I've got fucking. I'm watching your video.
My video?
Yes. Because Aaron Tempest is in a call with someone who has not seen it.
Oh, is it done?
Acts 1 and 2 are.
I just want it to be done. I want to see it.
It's good. It's really good. And my favorite.
God damn it. I can't have nice things. Okay, so now we have to draw the funny chandelier.
On the chandelier.
I've got an idea.
I mean, you can definitely go for something like just more like, very obvious, like gothic design, like, like poofy petticoat style.
Yeah, I think a gothic Lolita is kind of the only real. I feel bad leaning on something so fucking obvious, but like.
I think it's just like when it's something that just like it leans so well into that design, you kind of have to like the round shape of it. I mean, you could go for something like like an old-fashioned baron and have like the curls of the candelabra be like a curled mustache or something along those lines, or.
No, I think I gotta go gothic Lolita. I think I've got a good idea. It's just a little simple is all. That's fine. That's fine.
It's not even obvious. Like I frickin' love Chandelure, but like the gen it was in, it has like some of my favorite ghost Pokemon of all time: Chandelure, Golurk, Cofagrigus, obviously.
I fucking love fucking Golurk. Golurk's such a good design.
Love Golurk. He is big Golem man who can fly and has power punches.
All right, now we're gonna have.
Welcome back.
I'm back. I'm off work. I am once again bested John Capitalism, and you're on the chandelier now. Congratulations.
I'm now drawing the chandelier. Okay, I can do this, I think.
You are now drawing Wambu.
I'm now drawing Wombu. It's Wombu time.
The Wombu Kombu.
The
It's
Wombu
Wombo
combo.
time. It's Wombo time. Everybody get down because it's
Wombu
Wombo
time.
Wombu time.
My favorite part of Wambu's thing when he says it's Wambu time, and Wambu's all over the contest.
I love when he Wombus all over them. It's so good. So, okay, we're gonna...
These families are dying pretty much quicker than I thought. Okay.
So we're gonna...
Anyways,
My goal is to, like, really make this bitch round.
you calling Wambu a bitch?
How dare!
How dare you? Yeah. I thought we were friends.
Ta-da.
I thought we were friends, but you're calling one of my friends a bitch?
If I was drawing Wombu, I would be, but I'm not drawing Wombu.
Okay, in that case, yeah, you're fine.
So, I've got, like, roughly an idea of the, like, silhouette I want to have here.
As opposed to smoothly an idea?
Yeah, as opposed to smoothly. This is not going to be a smooth sketch process, but, here we are.
It's okay, Heaton. I believe in you. I just can't watch you because I'm about to drive.
Okay, there's that. I just think it's funny that, like, of the ghosts I got 2 that are, like, actually kind of ghosty, and then the fucking archer and the clown.
The archer and the clown.
The clown. The archer and the clown. One is the funny, the other looks down.
All right, so now Shenandoah. Ba 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 ba. Fugi's board.
Happen to beat ghost types.
Okay,
Veins have been placed.
there we go. I want to have a front-facing view because I want to see what the. Okay.
Oh yeah, apparently the Fugi's been borked because I was gone for like an hour and I've never left.
It's true. Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want that. Ah!
So Ian,
Mm-hmm.
Avi was there recently.
Yeah.
We all know that. I don't think it's the stretch to say that you enjoyed your time together in person.
It took every fiber of my being to not make a joke of like, oh, I wouldn't say that. No, yeah, I loved having Avi here.
Yeah, no, yeah. Did you have a favorite part? A favorite thing?
Yeah, Brooke had the idea that we would drive around, looking at Christmas lights. And
Oh my god,
I had a great time doing that.
I haven't done that since I was a kid.
Yeah, and we had a great time. That was really fun.
No, listen. I used to live in like the Chicago area, all right? And the neighborhoods I used to live nearby, when people decorated, they decorated. Bold, italics, all that funny stuff. Just like it was really, I loved seeing all the how almost kind of extravagant people were with their decorating, because like you wanted to look at these houses, that you wanted to drive by them, it just kind of. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I'm gonna turn on some music. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go swap out my laundry, because this stream is gonna go long. So I'll be right back. Entertain my chat.
We will do what we can.
Okay, so, okay, so, Ontario, Pikmin, have either of you two ever gone, during the Christmas time, just, taken a drive just to look at Christmas lights?
Oh yeah, we used to have a house down the way that we'd always go visit. They always would like sync up their lights with music, and it was usually like either like Trans-Siberian Orchestra or some like big numbered musical bit that they'd play.
Oh, that's so cool. We didn't have that, but we just had the people with like a bunch of like color, like sometimes mono lights. And sometimes you'd have all the people who like have the rainbow string of lights. Then you'd have people who tried to like mix and match so that like everything was like, it was almost like a rainbow made out of monocolored lights, you know?
Nice.
And Pikmin? Did you ever do that?
Used to when I was young.
I'm surprised. Okay, I'm not surprised that I'm not surprised that Avi's family wouldn't do that, considering they're not, considering they're Jewish, and I believe they celebrate different holidays, so they wouldn't necessarily do the same things they wouldn't necessarily do the same things.
I mean, Hanukkah is the festival of light, so I'm sure there'd be some degree of, non-denominational appreciation there.
I'm sure if Avi's done that before, but like, it implied like Heaton doing that like Heaton saying that almost kind of gave me the idea that maybe like it hadn't happened with him before. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and Avi absolutely correct me because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't assume.
No, it's all good. The old, when you assume, make ass out of you and me. It's all good.
See, I heard a different saying. You'd be an ass and a chump, and we will shun you.
Good Lord.
It's a funny thing, but I figured if he hadn't before, I'm glad he has. I'm also curious if people in California or wherever do that.
I'm sure they probably do. I know, like, in a lot of areas, like, my family sometimes spends time in, like, Arizona, and they usually welcome back. TP was just bringing up an interesting point about... Sorry, you bring up your point, TP.
Let's bring up how Heaton?
Yeah.
This is gonna sound like. Do you know if Avi's done Christmas lights? The thing where you drive out and look at Christmas lights, or was that his first time?
I think he said that was his first time.
Oh, okay. We were bringing up how I didn't want to assume, but like we were bringing up how like, is it a thing with where he lives where people just don't put up lights, or is it because of his family's religion?
I don't know.
I'm just curious as to why it hadn't really happened before.
You'd have to ask him.
That's also very fair.
Oh God, I wanted to tell you. I keep making this joke, and I'll continue to make it as long as it remains funny. There's so many moments living with specifically Justin where I forget TM. My favorite one so far was we were sitting in the car and I was like, this just made me think about it. Do you remember where the place to go on Halloween to get candy was? Avi said we didn't really do Halloween. And I'm like, yeah, fair. And then Justin goes, we went to the youth center and like had like games and shit, but we didn't like do it either. And then I just paused and I looked at him and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that you were the homeschooled Christian kid. I forget regularly.
I mean, at least it's not like the people who are just like, Halloween is evil, it is devil, it is seeking you the satanic worship. We do not settle this here. Be gone with your evil ways.
You know what? I think I'm gonna end stream here, and then I think we'll pick this up another day.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I think it'll be another, like, 2.5 hours. I do not have the fucking bandwidth for that.
That's fair enough.
But I will save this. Hang on. I have... in here... Gijinka. Zero. Bingus. So for now, where will I send you? I'm gonna send you over to Realm.
Realm of Wars
Yeah.
of the sauce.
I'll send you to Real M Warsaw.
I love Real M Warsaw.
So as you know, there will be no stream tomorrow. The last stream of this week will be Saturday. And it'll be us doing our 10 sub reward. Oh, watching Mandela Catalog.
Is Mandela Catalog good?
I think it's
Or
not
is
as, I think they dropped the ball in the later bits, but like, it is what it is. But for now, I'll talk to you later. Have a good rest of your week, and I will see you Saturday. Goodbye!
See you, stream.